Hello, denizens of planet Earth. Welcome to Fish Horns on a Steamboat. That's me, Matty P. And we're here today to talk about some things I found just looking around on the web for people in my area that I can trade toys for money with. Okay. I hope that sentence made perfect sense. I'm really hoping this is all loud and clear for you. So, for the last year, I have been accumulating boxes of Lego in preparation for the zombie apocalypse. And once I got my hands on a lot of that, I opened a few. I've built a few, as you can see. I've made some content from those experiences. Oh, can you see how dusty my glasses are? Yeah. This is what my energy is like today. What the heck? Yeah. So once maybe I got tired of going to the shops and carrying what I could in bags, and then getting things online. And the next step, I thought logically, was, hey, what can I find on places like Facebook Marketplace that most people have heard of and seen. Back in the day, we had a little magazine in our town, and you could sell anything you wanted. Cars, collectibles. If you had a stack of wood in your backyard that you weren't going to use, maybe you can convince somebody to haul it away for free. So I started to look around. These days, they put all this information on the internet. Probably North Americans know Craigslist for what it's worth. Here in Spain, specifically here, I'm here in the Canary Islands, and in Spain there is a site called Wallapop, but it's really called Wallapop. Okay, and you can make connections with people. Probably the advantage is that you have the possibility to meet in person. You can see what it is that you're getting in the moment, which is really nice. Most of the things I've ordered online have arrived as expected. But yeah, you can get surprises and delays. Maybe you prefer to speak or communicate directly with humans and do the whole thing there. Sometimes you do. And so that's what I've done. And here we are. So I still have a few inches left here and there to occupy with toys, collectibles. I have recently become a fan of the Black Series Star Wars figures. They seem like works of fine art, especially with their price. So it seemed impractical to fill a lot of space with those. So I started to get into what they refer to here in Europe maybe as the 30 centimeter, maybe 12-inch scale of figures. Which is quite popular with younger people, and maybe less with their parents. So yeah, it was not difficult to find a lot of these. So yeah, after maybe 2 weeks, I was able to fill this shelf with Avengers. And looking at little stamp on their feet, was able to identify them as models coming from 2013 until 2019. I also couldn't resist this group of Fortnite figures, mostly because of Skeleton Man. Haha, he has a different name. This guy I know though is Rust Lord, something like that. They're fantastic. They're fun. This one can actually bend his elbows, whereas most of these at this scale, they have very little posability. They just stand there. But this guy is a weird model. He has lots of removable stuff, and he makes sounds and lights up. Yeah, you buy these figures new, and they can cost anywhere from 15 to 30 euros, which these days are very close to American dollars. And on the secondhand market, I have been able to get these anywhere between 2 and about 8 euros, let me say. And I'm very happy. Let's see, of the most unusual things I feel like I found is this Spider-Man. I mean, a Spider-Man is not unusual, but this is what they call Spider-Man 2099 from a fun comic book series of the, I want to say, late 80s, early 90s, from my memory. This is the Spider-Man of the future. Minus kind of like a shawl of webbing that he has. But hey, that could be a fun future project. Speaking of future projects, one of the side effects of looking for Thor and Captain America and Iron Man and the Hulk, one runs into this character. I mean, anyone, Spider-Man, anyone? That's for my retirement. I'm going to potentially have fun painting them one day. But I've got more Spider-Man than ever. And they all stand up perfectly straight. All right. Another cool thing that I was able to get is, in fact, from this black series of figures. Look, it's a Mando. I'm a huge fan of this one, which is him in his silvery armor. And somebody had this up for sale. Together with Baby Yoda, or with Grogu. Do they have it here? The child. Okay. So apparently, this person who lives in the Canary Islands, Spain, traveled to New York and purchased these figures. How many years ago? I don't know. I think this is from 4 years ago, I want to say. I was happy with that. Funny though, this thing is so small. It's perfectly to scale, but it's not going to be easy to open this. All right. Are you ready for the big finale? Here it comes. Most of what people list on websites that they're selling for secondhand is stuff probably nobody wants. I mean, that's why they list it, right? Hey, you have some stuff sitting around that you don't want, right? You can imagine. I said a stack of wood, maybe old car parts, a stack of old car parts. Okay, but I feel like I found one gem I was really excited about. I contacted the seller, who was very nice. I got on a bus for about 14 minutes and arrived in the place. Where I got this. Look, everybody. I mean, it's not the most famous and popular Lego Millennium Falcon of all. This is a 2011, kind of the playset version. And it's awesome. And in amazing condition. I'm also happy because it came with its original books in very good condition. So I'm looking forward to taking it all apart and rebuilding it again. It opens up here, and it's got all the details you'd want. It's got like where they play chess on their table. It's got a couple of loose pieces too. So when I do this, it's going to make a noise right now. But so it's got here that place in the movie where they play monster chess. And it has a really cool helmet with the blast shield down that Luke used, and this little thing here that represents that little white thing that represents the kind of drone that he was fighting against, and a red mug, which is so specific. Was there a red mug in that movie that I've seen 100 times? I guess I'm going to have to see it 101 times. Subsequent models have been improved, as many consider, by having this as one piece that comes off. It's really cool. The size of it reminds me a lot of the toy that we had when we were kids. Probably the best part of all of that is that it came with the original minifigures, which I'm very excited to have a Chewbacca. He's beautiful. I'm realizing now that the light is going to be insufficient, so let's move you over here. Timber. So again, these are the versions from 2011. Other versions have certainly come out since then, with some variations, maybe improvements. I don't know. This Han Solo is quite nice. With his blaster, he's got a couple of faces. Oh, no, he doesn't have a couple of faces. He has one face. It's his smirk. He is cute as all heck. Okay. Straight off the farm, Luke. A very simple Leia. Beautiful Obi-Wan. With his cloth cape. I mean, besides being 11 years old, at least, these are in impeccable condition. Mr. Vader himself. Really nice. What's the difference between a newer and an older version? Maybe you would ask. Usually it's the amount of printing that you get. So the bodies are always printed, the torso, but you may or may not have printing on legs or arms of these figures. Typically, the newer versions get more printing. Oh, I'm so sorry. They don't want to the camera doesn't want to focus on something so dark, it seems. Y'all know what Vader looks like. So maybe here's an example. So the new Leia, this is the newest Leia. She actually has a specially molded piece for her legs. Printing on the back, which this one doesn't have. And let's see, does she have? Okay, so this is the 2011 Leia. She's got two faces. 2020 Leia also has two faces. Let's see, how would I describe it? It's a smirk. It's a smirk. One corner of her mouth is going up on the back side or on the other side. You can have her smirking or getting aggressive, which is a lot of the situations with these minifigures. Okay, we've reached the end of this stream. Thank you for coming along. I'm excited today. I'm going to be getting a printer. Hopefully the world continues to improve and everything is all right with you and yours. Thank you so much. It's always a joy. Always a pleasure. I'm going to click on the thing now. Bye.